A very good evening and welcome to BCN News. The late Sir Toke Talangi will be laid to rest on Monday, July 27th upon the completion of the family's 14 days mandatory quarantine. The Talangi family has confirmed to BCN News that upon the lifting of the isolation restrictions on Sunday, 26 July, the family will hold the ala-ala that evening at their home in Fonokula. The late Sir Toke Talangi will then be laid to rest on Monday, 27th July. The family states that it has been agreed that an evening prayer shall be held at their home every evening at 6 p.m. until their isolation is completed. They have accepted the kind offer from Ekalesia Niue that a different pastor shall host these prayers each evening. The Talangi family has also expressed their gratitude to family, friends, and the people of Niue for their support and tributes. The Premier Delton Tangilangi has conveyed his condolences to the Talangi family and also paid tribute to his predecessor and mentor. The Premier Delton Tangilangi says, quote, Sir Toke was the Premier of Niue and my mentor. I was fortunate to have known and worked with him for the past 10 years. The country mourns the loss of a great leader. His legacy lives on with the work he has completed for our small island nation. He will be remembered for his dedication to Niue and his commitment to a prosperous Niue. He will be missed by Niue. Condolences to the family, especially to Lady Fifita and the children at this time. My thought and prayers are with them. Unquote. Condolences and tributes from abroad have poured in for the late Sir Toke Talangi. The Governor-General of New Zealand, Dame Patsy, has expressed her condolences to the people of Niue following the news of the death of Sir Toke Talangi, Niue's former Premier. Dame Patsy conferred Sir Toke's knighthood when she and Sir David visited Niue in 2017. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has extended New Zealand's condolences. She says, quote, We extend our condolences to his family and to the people of Niue. Sir Toke was an elder statesman of the Pacific and a long and close friend to New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern said. He will be remembered for his lifelong commitment to safeguarding Niue's future security and prosperity, as demonstrated by his steadfast championing of sustainable economic development, education, and the protection of Niue's taonga. She says, quote, I spoke with Sir Toke only a few months ago. We talked about Niue's COVID response, the people of Niue, and his recent book. He was fiercely proud of Niue, and rightly so. It was a place he dedicated his life and service to. Our thoughts are with the people of Niue. Unquote. New Zealand's Under-Secretary for Foreign Affairs Fletcher Tabuteau posted, Our thoughts and prayers are with the people of Niue and with the people of Niue's former Premier Sir Toke Talangi. And New Zealand's former Foreign Affairs Minister Murray Makali has also conveyed his condolences. He says, quote, Sir Toke was an uncompromising advocate for Niue and its people. He saw a future for Niue that was increasingly self-sufficient and was prepared to make the brave decisions that could make this goal a reality. Niue's fortunes were turned around during his period of leadership, creating a pathway towards a stronger, more secure nation. In the 8.5 years I worked with him, he was a great partner and a great friend. Despite the recent COVID-19 setbacks, he leaves a huge legacy in the form of a more confident and stronger Niue, unquote, said Makali. U.S. Ambassador to New Zealand and Samoa Scott Brown paid tribute online, stating, Saddened to hear about the passing of my friend Sir Toke Talangi, former Premier of Niue. He was a formidable statesman and champion for his people. My condolences to his family and the people of Niue. The Cook Islands Prime Minister Henry Puna has expressed his deepest sympathies and that of government on the recent passing of Niue's former Premier. The Cook Islands Prime Minister Henry Puna says, quote, On behalf of the government and people of the Cook Islands, I wish to offer my heartfelt condolences to the family of my dear friend, the late Honourable Sir Toke Tufukia Talangi, and to the government and people of Niue. Unquote. He said he was an unwavering champion of fundamental Pacific values of family, collectivism, reciprocity, and respect. These values were never more apparent than during his passionate advocacy and leadership on issues which presented unique challenges to the communities of small island states to which Niue and the Cook Islands both belong. Sir Toke was a founding member of the Polynesian Leaders Group and had made significant contributions to various regional initiatives. In paying tribute to his close friend, The Prime Minister Henry Puna stressed the importance of upholding and promoting those values that underpin the service of individuals like Sir Toke, who committed most of his life towards persistent advocacy and protection of the interests of future generations. The National Council of Women have welcomed Premier Delton Tangilangi and his new cabinet, hosting them to a lunch at the Makini Hall. The Honourable Speaker of Parliament, Hima Douglas, was also an invited guest at the event yesterday. Members of the Council and Premier all paid tribute to the late Sir Toke Talangi. Those at the ceremony also observed a minute of silence. And finally, the national flag is flying at half-mast out of respect on the passing of the former Premier, the late Sir Toke Talangi. As seen here, the national flag at the Public Service Commission, the national flag at the National Disaster Management Office, along with the flag of the Niue Police, were all flying at half-mast. The practice was also observed by the Falefono in Niue High School. And that's your BCN News for today and for the week. Thank you for joining us. Do join us same time next Monday. Until then, you have a safe weekend.